This morning, I wake up as usual very early, that I've gone through a video by Jack Ma of Alibaba.com. So about 3 slides of the slide and a slide of the slide that is mentioning about being entrepreneurs, especially in the winter time. So from what I see today, the Wonderbug Wonderlist of the GREDAC that he's doing a property show is such a winter, i.e. is in a way kind of a very challenging economic situation. So what Jack Ma has said that when you are doing well in a good time, doesn't mean that you are good entrepreneurs, you are good businessmen. But if in a very challenging time, doesn't mean that you're going to die in your enterprises. Because in a bad time, you still have a very good quality company, very resilient enterprises still surviving. In good time, even though you are making money, even though you are investing in the share markets that you are making money, doesn't reflect that you are a smart businessman. So it is a matter of resilience, it is a matter of tested throughout good and bad time. Jack Ma said that you have gone through a few recessions in order to prove your worth in the enterprises. So he said that reform of the company, reform of the industry, normally you don't do it when you're in a good time because you enjoy a good profit, good money taking. But you ought or you have to do your reform of your company, of your industry when in such a challenging time. So I salute to GREDAC, to have it such a global platform for your property show here. And the reason for my Secretariat for the Advancement of Malaysian Entrepreneurs, in a short name called SAME atau Sama-Sama, is under Dr. Sri Wikasiong Office of Prime Minister's Department. So this Secretariat is not long, only 1.5 years, but we have done a lot of advanced things, to drive the SME to get where to get the money, where to get the soft loans from government, DFI, Development Financial Institution, as well as alternate funding like venture capital, angel fund, crowdfunding. So today, I want to tell everybody, especially our media friends, that we are not going to endorse all kind of events, but we choose and pick the reason not because of I like Ray or I like his gray hair, or I have no hairs here, but there is a reason. Always I say today the entrepreneur, especially for SME, even a big corporate, not only the very conventional business setup like a company, but you got to be internet plus. Means like I understand from Wonderbug and Wonderlist, they are doing internet plus. Not only physically you see their property platform for the global, just like you mentioned so many countries, but later on they will leverage on the ICT platform that everybody would jump into it and to sustain the property, to introduce the property to the world. The next one I also want to mention, I think it's very new even to our media friends, even to the public, is Capital Market Plus. I was together, we do some learning together with Ray, Elizabeth, Agnes, and also some of the friends here, also the investor of GREDAC. I heard it's about 80 investors in the Wonderlist or in the GREDAC platform. So these are the angels investors. Even from a small token investment, same want to drive this alternate funding, venture capital, angel fund, so that everybody can be the investors, so that it's a mass power to drive a business concept. So that's why we endorse today's event. Next, also we want to mention about not only today we are talking about selling properties. Nothing new in Malaysia to sell properties, but we just want to take it as Malaysia comparative advantage. What is Malaysia comparative advantage? Say for example, to put it very simple, as Dr. Daniel enjoyed with me, said that he is a Kwailo but know how to eat durian. Today you can very hard to compete with China in terms of manufacturing, in terms of whatever big things, but China cannot beat us in durian. Can they plant durian in China? They can't. So we must leverage on our comparative advantage. So this is very important. Today I can see GREDAC, they have their comparative advantage, not only to introduce Malaysia, but I urge Malaysia, today we are not selling property. Today we are selling Malaysia as a gateway. Today we are selling Malaysia as a hub, especially we are on the OBO. OBO is One Belt, One Road. Our department, we have engaged with so many China investors coming into Malaysia. I tell them Malaysia is the gateway. Malaysia is the hub. You not only come here to buy our property, not only come here to invest on manufacturing facilities, buying factories, but you are here because we are the gateway for AEC, ASEAN Economic Community. We can link you, we can link your OBO program to AEC. Next also, we are the gateway for TPPA. We just signed it a couple of weeks before Chinese New Year. Topa, our Dato' Sri Tun Mustafa was in America, we signed it. So TPPA, only a selected countries in their group, so-called American club, TPPA to me. OBO is a Chinese club, they say, or ASEAN Infrastructure Bank is a China club. So we have both China and ASEAN, the American club. TPPA only choose Singapore, Malaysia and Vietnam being the members. So I say next, Malaysia is the best metrics of economic structure. As far as the ASEAN region is concerned. Singapore is very much on the capital market. That's it. But Malaysia is a capital market. We have sukuk, we have Islamic bond fund and things like that, and also is a base for manufacturing and etc. Vietnam, yes, they are very good at manufacturing. They can compete on the cost, but they are not the gateway for ASEAN with the multi-languages, multicultural, and also the multi-clubs that we have, TPPA on OBO plus AEC. This is a gateway. So please tell your client that you are not here to buy your property, but you park here, you invest in infrastructure here, and then you are looking into AEC market. Next also, I want to promote Malaysia's second home, MM2H. Okay, I have visited the officer in MM2H office, last 2 months, that, we have introduced the MM2H, Malaysia's second home, only 10 years, but no more than 30,000 investors in Malaysia. So this is one of our comparative advantage, first of its kind in the world, that the offers as a second home for all the investors, not only for China, but there are many people already here, but still not many people, but we need more that utilize this MM2H. They have a free visa, in and out, multi-entry visa, to come in here. They can set up their office here, buy their properties here, set up their factories here, and then do their marketing to the region. So these are the few points that go beyond the property. Property is only one of the tools, one of the assets of the country. That's why we endorse GREDAC as a platform. So I do hope that you'll be successful in this platform. It's not an ordinary property show. I feel very glad as same slogan, reach out to the world. We want SME to move up to the world. We want the world to come in here. That's why you mentioned so many countries that you're going to get them to come into our platform. So this is what we fully support you, and looking forward that will be a very successful event. So I hope that always we also get the media to help. Media play a very important part to really propagating or disseminating all the good things. Propagating doesn't mean that you propagate for the government statement, but for those good policy, good strategy. So that's why Sam have been here, a lot of help from the media also. So I appreciate today, I see many media friends here. So I think, hope that we can really introduce this platform of GREDAC. So that's it of my sharing of some of the newest here, and thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.